Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. In now, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Way out in front. One out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Left fielder.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Ready with another 0-2. Got him swinging on a split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. The next hub up, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tanaka into his motion, ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Gregorius is there. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Didi Gregorius. Match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. First offering on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. The 1-2 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger, behind the plate a year ago. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Here's Neil Walker. Here comes the first pitch.
Walker.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. No outs, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now to the plate, Miguel Andujar.
Third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Into the box, number 25, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
25.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton giving chase. 1 away. Striding into the box, Wilson Contreras. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. First delivery to him on the way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Tanaka pauses. First pitch on the way. It swung on and missed. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Ready with the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 coming. Chopped weakly to the left. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. And there's one down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Stanton stands at first with 1 out. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. 0-1 the count. Lester will check in on first, and he is. Here's Jason Hayward now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester.
John Lester.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
So it was a strikeout swinging. John Lester becomes out number 2 this inning. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And he struck him out. Digging in to try it again, Neil Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Line towards center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Now Lester's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bryant's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in now, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. A big lead off the second. Now the pitch. Scorched to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Javier Baez.
Leading off the Chicago fourth, second baseman, Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to third. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Now to the plate, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Andujar's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Masahiro Tanaka. He'll start off the fifth in this one. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. A high fastball is in there. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Rizzo is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning off.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Giancarlo Stanton now singled home run in his last time up. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's a foul ball. And he struck him out. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Split-fingered pitches in there for strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Digging in, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down. Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the corner and slicing foul. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in and looking for more, Neil Walker. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. Sanchez is on his way home. The relay, and add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. Ready for another shot now, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Happ is in pursuit, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, number 25. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. In there at the knees, strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Popped him up. Andujar is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Lester, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Albert Almora is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Albert Almora.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. No hits to this point. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Steve Cishek enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The bunt attempt is popped up. A spin and a throw, and a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are two gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Very weakly on the ground.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. In the air out to left. Stanton is over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Hit to third. Andahar brings it in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start us off in the 8th. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2. He's outside for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielder. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Here's Addison Russell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Rounded down the third baseline. Schwarber gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's Jason Hayward now. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball foul down the left side. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steve Cishek, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 0 for 7. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out with the man at first. Count remains at 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. Stanton on the move. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pedro Strop comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Pedro Strop.
Here's Neil Walker. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
First baseman, Neil Walker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Andujar. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Walker leads off second with nobody out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Back-to-back slider.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. Next for New York, number 25. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Fouled away. Runner at second here with one man out. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Pickoff move to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Now a look and a throw back to second. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Digging in once again, Masahiro Tanaka, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and 1 strike. Aaron Hicks will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And that ends the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ian Happ is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Popped him up. Walker waits on it. 1 out. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the bleachers, and gone. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get on.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gardner going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And a high throw to first, but he's able to reach up and grab it, and this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. The loss goes to John Lester. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon. 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Albert Almora, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Albert Almora.
First offering on its way. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Here's Javier Baez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 2. To third. Andujar fields it cleanly. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant, trying to get him started again following the double play. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Two out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set and the pitch.
Brett Gardner.
Popped high in the air. Rizzo calls for it. He's got it one away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Happ has it in his tracks. 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Anthony Rizzo.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Now to the plate, Addison Russell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Kyle Schwarber. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 2 for 3. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Comes set and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Sanchez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that's through for a hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. Sanchez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score, and the Yankees have drawn even. We're all square at 1 apiece. Stepping up now, Neil Walker, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and he's out going for third. But they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play. From the stretch. Popped him up. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Leading off for the Cubs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Jason Hayward.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. They'll try again, 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Gardner is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just two simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here comes the 0-1. Runners off for second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's Chris Bryant now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. Almora is off at first with two away. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Coming to the plate now, number 25. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Second baseman, number 25.
The 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. At the plate, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Missed with a breaking ball. Tapped up the first baseline, but it gets fouled. The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Almora ranging back at the track, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll keep it rolling here as he's got himself a triple. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 here in the early going. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Powell. 2 gone. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The catcher, number 4.
Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. Way out in front. Sanchez is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. Tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you can tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Walker will take the turn here and look for second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Miguel Andujar now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Addison Russell.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Russell behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Addison Russell goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder, Jason.
Striding in once again, Jason Hayward. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it, and that retires the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off, number 25, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. High pop-up. Baez is there for it. 1 out. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Left fielder number 11, Brett Gardner.
First pitch on its way. This pitch is popped up. Bryant is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Missed with a slider.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that two-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he's safe. Judge leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally... Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Albert Almora. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Andujar's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Hayward to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Here's Neil Walker. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-0 home. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, Matt, he was very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under at half. And that ends the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Gardner. One down. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. And this one is gone. A home run. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Number 25 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So in now for Chicago, Addison Russell, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Count now a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move. Uh-oh, he whips on it. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And a relay home. And he will scramble back to third, but get there safely. Striding forward now is the DH, Kyle Schwarber, runner in scoring position with Sagan. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Stepping up to the plate, number 25 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lays off 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Hayward at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Brett Gardner. He got under one and popped out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brett Gardner becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
And a half-hearted swing there as they... Here's Jason Hayward now. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping up now, Albert Almora. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied out toward right. Judge is under it. 2 gone. Here's Javier Baez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside the zone.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. Stanton rounds the corner and is headed home. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Smoked on the ground up the middle. There's Baez. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Baez fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Striding in, Neil Walker. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Darvish pauses, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he is out on the tag. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 68, Ellen Buckhanson.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. Ready for another shot now, Anthony Rizzo. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. To second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The pitch. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Neil Walker. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys, too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Ian Happ.
First offering on its way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that'll manage to hop over the wall. He'll be at second to start the game on a ground rule double.
Third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo, and a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Gray ready with the 0-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
The catcher, number 4.
Gray has his target. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. And it's gone. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. An impressive 4 for 7.
Ben Zobrist.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
2 strikes.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Kyle Schwarber. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one, fouled that one off really hard.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now another 0-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Happ waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's big Aaron Judge. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 2 for 3. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. 0-2. Here it comes. Popped him up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Way out in front.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And he finds himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him.
Here's Addison Russell.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 0 for 5. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's a high pop-up. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. Here's Javier Baez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Javier Baez.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Line towards center field. Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch. Leading off the inning, Didi Gregorius, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 0-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Contreras over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. 1-0 the count. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Gregorius leads off first with 1 away. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the pitch. Little dribbler down the line. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Gray into his motion. Here's the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Sanchez. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's Neil Walker as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
First baseman, Neil Walker.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Zobrist giving chase, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First delivery to him on the way, and he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Andujar stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Striding into the box, number 25. He stands in for the first time in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Zobrist is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Sanchez finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Contreras is retired, and there's one away. Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He's a versatile player defensively, normally a second baseman, but he's actually patrolling the outfield in this one. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Here's Brett Gardner now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Left fielder, Brett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And a great start to the inning for the Bombers. It's a leadoff triple. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1 the count. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
So he got him swinging. Giancarlo Stanton is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And Judge is off and running. He swings and misses. Throw down.
Safe.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Zobrist is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So striding in, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Started that swing a bit too early. 3 runs already home here. Lifted the other way to left center. Therefore it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire the side. Stepping in, Addison Russell. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
cue shot here out towards short. And one gone. Here's Jason Hayward now. He popped out in his first trip.
Jason Hayward.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Gray's ready. First pitch on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The 0-2 once more. Weak chopper to the left side. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 3, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker lied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Baez has it, and that's the first out. Riding in once again, Miguel Andujar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Digging in to try it again, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Now the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner, who made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Hayward looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
This is line to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman, Chris Bryant. Infield
in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Ready for another shot now, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Rizzo on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. The relay. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And they will tag him out between first and second. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball is chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On its way is pitch number 75. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. Rizzo was there. The tag, and he is out. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A ball and no strikes. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Center fielder, Aaron.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. From the stretch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Very weakly on the ground. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. In the air now, out to right field. Baez moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Addison Russell. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Number 48, Tommy Henry.
Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. This is skied into short left center. Hicks is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Four runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Belted high and deep into right center. Hicks going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. The next Cub up, Javier Baez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Gloved by Russell, and there's 1 away. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Hayward on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in now for the Yankees, number 25. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under at half. And the inning is over. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. He went down on strikes last time up. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Bryant. He went deep last time up. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Dribbled up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Another 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Dylan Betances enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time. Here's Brett Gardner now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
1-1 the count now.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Brett Gardner is retired, leading off the bottom of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he's able to stay alive here as the foul's tipped right off the catcher's grill. And that'll ring in the ears a bit. Fouled off. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. At the plate, Ben Zobrist. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in its last at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The next 0-2. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he fouls this one off. 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Addison Russell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Chances sets. Here comes the first pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Line hard toward right center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Aroldis Chapman gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And the Yankees offense was led in large part by this man, Brett Gardner. Strike opposed. He's our
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,003.